EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Final week into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May going to throw right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That's Quan Martin getting in there to break that one up. But you look at this Patriots defense. They're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defense coordinator told you and I. They got to be consistent.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, 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 crazy. Hey, five.
From the shotgun, May with it. And that's going to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
At the 46-yard line.
Crazy.
To throw, it's May. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Here.
It down to about the 39. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, five. Crazy.
Throwing here is May. He finds his man, complete. It's Love. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that?
On first down, here's Love. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Jaguars had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign, dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
from the shotgun. It's May. Pass caught right side by Loveland. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
You're on the ball. Eddie, what's that?
Going to give it to Love. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Love again. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
30, 5.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. 5.
And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Crazy. Here we go, sit up. Hey, what's that? Hey, 5. Crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Colston Loveland, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Cougar 19. Ready. 19, 18.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there for New England. 67 yards.
No wasting any time here before hitting on a big play. And that was something this defense talked about having to guard against. Not giving up big plays in the passing game. But here's one on the opening drive of the contest.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
Check. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Back to throw here. Touchdown! Jackson Smith and Jigba. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Pats are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here goes tonight. Good foot, nasty. Crazy. Five. Crazy.
They'll throw with May. He finds his man complete. That's Love. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hey, what's that?
Here's May. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Love. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Where was that? Hey, switch! Hey, what's that?
Shotgun handoff now for Love. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Let's punch it in here, baby. Hey, what's that? Hey, let's punch it in. Great job, we're good. Yeah, you're here, you go. Sit down, yeah, you're good. You're on the ball. Here. Here we go, boys.
What's the motion?
Staying on the ground, it's Love. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. They get this out left. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and goal from the 1.
Good flat nasty. Here goes Rod. Diddy, what's that?
Trying to toss play to Love. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
You can almost feel him thinking as he's running the football. Just one more block. Anything to get me to the perimeter and around the corner. Couldn't quite get there. Ends up getting spilled for a loss.
And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown Jaguars. Torrey Horton, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the 1st down. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guy's getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Down to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
They'll try the left side here with Love. Down inside the 40. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
That's downfield. He's got Loveland. Touchdown, Jaguars. Colston Loveland with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Smith and Jigba with the ground. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I like what the offense did there, trying to spread the defense out with a 5-receiver formation. But give the defense credit. They stayed their spot and were able to disrupt the catch and force the ball to the turf.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. to throw again. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Running to start the drive is Love. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second down and 4.
Yeah, you're here. Here you go. You're on the ball. Here you go, boy. Sit down. Yeah, you go. Hey, Bo.
I got it.
He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up in great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and goal, New England.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
70 range, 70 range, turn ball 80. Say, hey.
They'll throw now on the final play. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Patriots. T. Higgins as time expires in the first half. And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And he returns this to the 22. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
19 right. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 tight. Not Buffalo 18.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're in 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out and with some dispatch, because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
Now they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it.
18 Rattlers.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And we'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line. Looking to throw. He finds Smith-Njigba. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. He'll look to throw. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
That's another Patriots.
Back to throw now on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a second and 10. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Here we go. 19-18.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Straight ahead running. Here's Love. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. He finds his man complete. It's Horton. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Crazy. Here gets up. Eddie, what's up?
To the air. May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Colston Loveland, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Tyler Bass now for the point after. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Patriots 14. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious. The guy's made complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll set up to throw. That's down the field for Jefferson. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10.
Mustang 19 right. Hawk 70, Panther 11.
They'll set up a throw. On the slant, he's got Hardman. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he is caught. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, we saw plenty of throws like this in Columbus last year. He's got his guys a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
19 Tiger.
They're going to look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
Okay, break. Here we go. Set.
He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
60 vices, 60 vices. Cougar 19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. T. Higgins with career touchdown number 70. And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Patriots 21. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They turn to Love on the handoff. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. 5.
From the gun, it's May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy. 5. Crazy, 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 crazy. You're on the ball.
Throwing here is May. Over the middle, complete. It's Love. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Yep, 45, here we go.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass. This to make it a two-score game. The kick by Bass is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal to start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And all the way down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw here. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. T. Higgins, 35 yards. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Luke now for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score. Jaguars 31. Patriots 28.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
That's good for our Jaguars. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. There'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
Five. Crazy.
Here's May. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. Five. Crazy. Yeah, you're here. Motion.
From the shotgun, May with it. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Hey, let's punch it in. Great job. We're good. Crazy. Hey, five. Crazy.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That flag, that'll push them back 5. And the Jaguars send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. The field position game often so overlooked, but this offense is going to be backed up deep. What an ideal punt.
And now, this stage of the game, when they need the drive to try and put themselves in a position to win it, you talk about going the long field, the very long field. This could be a 99-yard drive if they're able to accomplish it.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 4-yard line.
Now back to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he will finally be taken down up at the 48. A big play there for New England. 44 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
First down, Patriots.
They'll drop to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Warren will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, what's that? Hey, five. Play.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Here's second down.
What's that?
They go quickly here out to Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
12 yards. And the Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. It's Love. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are in the field?
Here you go.
Here's Love. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here's first down.
Hey, what's up? Combo. Movement.
They'll run with Love.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
2nd and 6 at the Patriots 17-yard line.
On the carry, it's Love. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
60 Bison.
He's back to throw. Down the field, he's got one. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
This is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jags have just about sewn up this football game. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Free at the 45. Moving inside the 20. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
45, Patriots 35.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to be the final play of this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did that? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Jacksonville, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for New England, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.